Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan Koki of the Seahawk Recap Show, and the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft has now concluded. The Seattle Seahawks have stuck at pick number 32 in the first round, and they have selected a running back from Notre Dame in Jadarian Price. And honestly, I'm okay with this pick. Without me rambling on too much more in the intro, let's get in to welcoming the newest Seahawk and Fighting Irish player, Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. If you like this video, please consider giving a like. Lets me know if I'm doing a good job with these videos or not. And if you'd like to, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more Seahawks future content from me. That would be greatly appreciated. I thought the Seahawks were going to trade out of the first round during this year's draft, but they decided to stick and pick their future running back and Kenneth Walker replacement in Jadarian Price. Now, I didn't have many high hopes for this pick. I honestly wanted them to trade down so badly. I thought, getting more draft capital would have been great, but after having time to think it over and, go over my initial reaction to the pick, which I made a short for, I decided, you know what? Let's go into Jadarian Price and give him his flowers because he is still a very, very good player. He's one of the best running backs in the draft that you could get. And I understand why John Schneider did take him. I understand why Mike McDonald decided to take him as well. He's a fantastic player. And the more I read about him and the more I saw what he could do, with the draft reaction and everything to him, he seems like a very well versed runner, and he's a pure runner. This guy has explosive speed. This guy has great ball carrier vision. And, on the highlight pack, when I was watching the draft on NFL Network, they were talking about how Price is a good pick here for Seattle because not only is it one of their most important positions of need after losing Kenneth Walker in free agency, but he's going to hit the ground running and he's going to now be a number one type of guy in Seattle. He knows how to run a tandem back system because at Notre Dame, he was paired up with Jeremiah Love. And looking at the Notre Dame backfield, there's a reason why these two running backs were taken in the first round. Jeremiah Love at pick number 3 to the Arizona Cardinals, and Price here at pick number 32 to Seattle. This guy is a dog, and I heard from some Notre Dame fans when this pick was made that, hey, people might not be enthused, but you're getting a good one here. You're getting a tremendous human being off the field and on the field. So I'm going to take their word for it. I'm going to trust John Schneider. And the way Price moves, he reminds me a lot of Kenneth Walker in the way he's fluid with his cuts. He's going to be able to make guys miss if he shoots the hole in our offensive line that the offensive line creates for him. His ball carrier vision is really good, and he's going to be a very, very good complement to Zach Charbonnet. A lot of people were worried after Kenneth Walker left. Oh, where are you going to find that speedy back? Well, you're getting a guy in Jadarian Price who is that speedy back in this elusive backfield now. And there are some holes in Jadarian Price's game, fumbling issues, and he doesn't really catch the ball much. So he's going to need to be a receiving option for this Seattle offense because I believe that new offensive coordinator Brian Fleury is going to need him to do that. And I think that is very coachable. After having time to stew over this pick, I can't wait to see what he does in offseason training camp and what he can do in his rookie year because I really look at it and go, okay, yeah, I trust John Schneider. I think this is the right pick. Taking him in the first round might be a little rich, but hey, you're getting your guy. So a successful pick, in my opinion. Now, let's get to his player bio. 2022, he was redshirted due to an Achilles injury. 2023, played in all 13 games as a reserve and on special teams, 47 carries, 272 yards, average 5.8 yards per carry, 2 rushing touchdowns, had 5 receptions for 65 yards, 13 yards per reception, 1 receiving touchdown, had 10 returns for 344 yards, 3.4 yards per return, and a kick return touchdown. That is also right. He is a special teamer. He knows how to take kickoffs, which means now Hardball has a three-headed monster in the return game if he wants to. He has Rashid Shaheed, who is an all-pro returner, in my opinion. He's got Torrey Horton, who was picked up last year. He's an amazing returner. And now he's got Price to, just mix and match on the dynamic kickoff. That's going to be a lot of fun. 2024, he played in all 16 games as a reserve, 120 carries, 746 yards, averaged 6.2 yards per carry, 7 rushing touchdowns, 4 receptions for 10 yards, 2.5 yards receiving. And in his final year at Notre Dame, 2025, played in 12 games as a reserve, 113 carries, 674 yards, 6 yards per carry, 11 touchdowns rushing, 6 receptions for 87 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, 12 returns for 450 yards, 37.5 yards per return, and 2 kickoff return touchdowns. This guy is going to be a lot of fun, I believe. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about this pick? Because although I was upset at first about John Schneider not trading down into the early second round, we still have 2 picks on day 2 to make more moves and bring in some more talent. Have a good day. Go Hawks go, and I will see you in the next video when the Seahawks take their 2 picks in day 2, number 64 in the draft in the second round and number 96 in the third round. Enjoy the rest of your day.